Great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I have to make sure I call for some help because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you could do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did from the Peja Stojakovic's and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide open lane to the basket.
Lillard, he brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to McCollum. Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trail Blazers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to trying this out.
Outside, Porzingis. Rebound by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good.
Consistency of Lillard with his consistent probing on the defense. He's become Mr. Reliable at a very young age.
Now, here's Doncic from beyond the arc and then some.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Here's Lillard. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Here's Anthony. Shoots over Doncic. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
But yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now here's McCollum. After Luka Doncic's miss. Offensive rebound. Out to Anthony. Pass to Collins. Another shot. Shot's good by Anthony.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now, here's Doncic. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Pass to McCollum. Now here's Nurkic with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Out to Hardaway. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. On its way from Curry for 2.
Oh, and what hustle on defense from Nurkic, Kevin. I mean, great at staying in place and in knowing scores. Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history.
Here is Lillard following Porzingis' 3. Right wing. Nobody near Nurkic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard. Very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
Here's Porzingis after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Pass to Curry. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Nurkic. Three-pointer. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 7. The Mavericks trailing. Now Doncic. He's got 5. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will hold that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long. Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight.
Lillard scanning the floor. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Pass to Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga, Zach Collins, figures to be an important piece moving forward.
Just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. With this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
Here's Burke. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 3-point lead. To the left wing. Here's Trent. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trailed by 3. Burke looking over the floor. Pass to Marjanovic. The inside shot. Lillard with the rebound. And you look at Collins, able to protect the rim and space the floor offensively.
And fits that modern template for an NBA center. Time will tell how good he can be, but he's already making an impact.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Simons. Over Hardaway. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Outside Hardaway. To stop the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the 13-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's Burke. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you.
Pass to Whiteside. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Burke. And here is Marjanovic. Back to Burke. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Pass to Simons. Shot clock at 6. Hezonja with the ball. Portland needs to get off a shot. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Portland making a change here. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Grizz, when it comes to playing alongside another big guy, I'm sure you have to think of ways to complement each other. Not just him, but it's got to be a two-way street.
Yeah, but it starts with chemistry. It starts with friendship. It starts with wanting to win. And I played with 2 big guys that come to mind that made me better. Juwan Howard there in Washington, just looking at him throwing an oop, I would miss 2-3 shots in a row, and we'd look and he'd say, I'll get you an easy one, big fella. And I would do the same thing to him. But playing with a guy like Vlade that would say, hey, wait a minute, maybe your Peja didn't get a shot, set a screen for them, and he would pass it to them, and then the next play say, now it's your turn, you're open, because they're going to go over there to those guys. We already tricked the defense ahead. So guys that are smart, guys that can pass, and also guys that will say, hey, man, you look a little tired. Let's switch. I'll check Shaq this play.
Here's Barea. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Trent can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 3. In the corner, right with it. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Whiteside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And the second free throw, good. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he's struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
So it's Portland now. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Azania. Simons surveying the D. Trent. Portland again missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Here is Barea to the left side wing. Here's Porzingis. That evens the score. Porzingis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A nice shot by Simons.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And right, here we go. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Down low. And the jam by Whiteside.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Back to McCollum. Pass to Whiteside. From 12 feet out. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Whiteside's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Right outside. Porzingis with the ball. Right outside. Here's Finney-Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Portland leading by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. And it's in there.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Whiteside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 9 points for Hassan Whiteside.
Well, McCollum is a strong combo guard. Excels at whipping the ball over to his teammates.
Back to Barea. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. Portland grabs the miss. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McCollum with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over right. The rebound by Marjanovic. Mavericks trailed by 6.
And after the Blazers got swept in the first round in 2018, many said they needed to blow it up. Instead, they stayed with it. 52 wins, a 3 seed in the West.
Yeah, they just had the patience to keep building, adding pieces, and developing. And this team is going in the right direction.
Pass to Wright. Now here's Marjanovic. And stolen by Whiteside. And here's McCollum for 3. Again, McCollum missing. And it's the Mavericks on the break.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Lillard outside. Pass to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 6 points for Carmelo Anthony. And here is Doncic. He has 5. Jacks up a 3. Here's Porzingis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Porzingis has got 11 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lillard with no one around. Pass to Trent. Anthony in the corner. Puts up a 3. Trent gets the bucket.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Now Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers leading by 5. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Anthony down low. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Doncic. Kept alive. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
On the wing, Doncic. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Outside Anthony. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard fires away from way outside. Here's Nurkic. Second shot opportunity. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. Trailblazers leading by 3.
One of the game's elite scorers and closers, Damian Lillard. With the game on the line, you know what time it is. It's Dame time.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Chris, you talk about degree of difficulty. Damian Lillard takes and makes some incredibly tough shots.
Kevin, the percentages don't do good justice. Off the dribble, contested from deep. Lillard is always a threat.
McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Anthony. Pulls it up. Trailblazers keep it alive. Here's Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
You can't jump at the pump fake. Nurkic is too skilled at getting defenders up in the air. Well, the best season of his career, Kevin. But then Jusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
And he can't hit the second. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career. And you can learn a lot by watching him operating in their offense.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Pass to Kleber. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Portland leading. Here's Simons. Lillard outside. Here's Simons. Guarded by Hardaway. That's a 2 from Lillard. No good off the back of the rim.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Pass to Kleber. He goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Kleber's got the game tied up here for the man.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Here's Simons. Lillard left side. And then Lillard slams it in.
Pick and roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his first foul. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Kleber. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kleber's got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
To the wing on the left. Out left to the wing. Here's Trent. Second chance effort. And Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got 5 now.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive board.
Doncic feeling it out. This one for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
Pass to Burke. Up top, Perea. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Outside Collins. From past the arc. Portland with a new 14.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Nurkic. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Doncic. He gets it up.
Such a strong defender. Collins is terrific at positioning his body on this end and contesting without foul.
It's all tied in Portland. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so here's Portland. Pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. McCollum outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Clock at 4. Outside Collins. Over Hardaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Doncic left side. That gives them the lead. Doncic has got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You gotta love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool.
It is. Dallas calls timeout.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the point.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. See what you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you know him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with the chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Another three for Dallas.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
It's McCollum on the wing. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Here's Doncic. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Back to McCollum. Lillard has the open look. Drops one in from the wing. Lillard's got 13 points.
There's never going to be hesitation from Lillard on his catch-and-shoot opportunities. His confidence through the roof on those.
Curry, wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Anthony. Left side, Collins. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Pulls up on the elbow. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here is Hardaway. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, sometimes he's going to keep the possession alive. Sometimes he's going to commit the foul.
Here's Lillard. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Again, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
To the paint. Hardaway. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard with it. He's got 15. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead. And the Mavericks call time here.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade, a chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Dallas making a switch here. Mavericks leading by 3. Up top, Doncic. 10 points for him. Here's Marjanovic. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you talk about shot makers.
C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game from mid-range. You could argue he's the best, flat out.
And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. And Whiteside sends it back. And he recovers it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 12.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
To the middle. And here's Doncic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 12.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Now Lillard, 15 points in the game. Lock at 6. Over right. And it's Lillard missing. And Doncic, here we go. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
They're running. Deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Pass to Whiteside. And there it is for him. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic outside. Plays again. Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marjanovic has got his first points of the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. To the paint. Out to Anthony. Shoots over Marjanovic. Anthony in the corner. And it passed. They get one to fall. Anthony's got 14.
His teammates keep giving him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Here's McCollum. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
Well, they'll take that. They got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Doncic, bounce back. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 15. Pass to Anthony. Back to McCollum. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Wow! Hammering it in!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Drills it from outside. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about the vision there so Doncic can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
So both teams making some changes here. inside. The kick out to right. A three-pointer off the mark.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter. Pass to Burke. Here's Kleba. Now Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Burke with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Burke's got his second bucket.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
And that one's good. Burke. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
And how about not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Right side inside. It's deflected. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Count it.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Out to Anthony. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Kleba. He's got 10. Pass to Burke. Now here's Barea. Covered by Lillard. Lets it fly from 18. Trailblazers trailed by 6. Anthony with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Anthony can't hit. And Barea has it in the corner. Right side Porzingis. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Trent. From deep 3-point range.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Here's Burke. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really a good season for him overall. Last year, when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Burke hits them both. Here's Simons. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mavericks leading by 10. Outside for Barea. Down low. Here's Hardaway. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Hardaway's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Here's Simons. Pass to Whiteside. Nice D from Porzingis.
Playing him tough inside air, preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Porzingis with the steal. Here's Kleba. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The three from Anthony. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Outside Anthony. Lets it fly. Outside, good.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Over to the left wing. Correa with it. Pass to Burke. From the arc. 5 to shoot. And it's J.J. Barea with the three. Barea's got his first 3 points of the game. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Making a change here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
McCollum outside. Pass to Simons. Launches a three. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here is Doncic. Now here's Porzingis. Shot from 12. That's off. His fourth miss in 13 attempts. Pass to Gabriel. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's McCollum. Porzingis with the block. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas calls timeout. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
Mavericks leading by 15. Doncic outside. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
McCollum, no good. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Little with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
It's McCollum with the drive. Pass to Trent. McCollum outside. And here's Little, guarded by Kerr. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic outside. Over Trent. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. How do you stop that?
You can't.
How do you stop that?
You cannot. From deep. Out to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 23.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
On the wing, Doncic. And the three off target.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Dallas. Dallas leading by 14. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 18 points for Luka Doncic. Here's Lillard. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Back to Curry. Pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Lillard attacking. Little gets the bucket. Little's got his first bucket in this one.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Now Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Lillard, he brings it up for Portland. They trail by 16. Pass to Trent. Here's the three. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Mavericks on D. Finished off by Nurkic. Mavericks leading by 14. Outside, Porzingis. Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And the layup falls. Got 14 points now in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Kleba now top of the key. Here's Porzingis. Yes, that goes. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard outside. To the inside. Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. When Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Back to Doncic. From downtown. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 23.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Fires for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. That's 28 points for Damian Lillard. It's to Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Now, here's Doncic to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Another three for Dallas.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters. His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
It's to Porzingis. Shoots over Nurkic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
But GA, this is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Trent, headed by Porzingis. And it's McCollum off the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and packs it in.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
Well, the biggest impact he had was with his on-the-ball defense. Such quick hands. His steals added up to a lot of extra possessions.
Doncic, no good. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him. Portland moving the ball around. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Kid Gilchrist looking around. Pass to Burke. The kick out to Wright. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Here's Simons. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge,